What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back in with a new video. And today, it is time that we answer the question, should Kevin McCarthy be ousted as Speaker? Yep, we're finally going to be discussing the subject only, 5 months into the speakership of McCarthy? Look, let me be clear. Before this whole debt limit debacle, he was a damn good speaker. He has been doing exactly what we were promised or what we wanted. But this debt limit stuff, it appears to have not pissed off not only the base, but it appears it has pissed off so many Republicans in the House that there's serious talks about a potential motion to vacate. Yeah, that escalated real quickly. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter accounts in the description down below. Guys, go follow Real American Politics on Twitter. It is a great Twitter account everyone should follow. Of course, follow the Rumble page for exclusive content, and of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $3 a month, you could join Real American, which is a phenomenal deal, as it helps support the daily content we all know and love. You love the daily content? Well, this is the best way to support it. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Also, we are going to have a live stream tonight at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be going live with a live reaction to Trump's town hall on Fox. So, yeah, Trump's doing a town hall in Iowa, and it's going to be streaming on Fox News. So, hope everyone tunes in, of course, at 8:55 p.m. Eastern Time. We will go live. Top right corner, you'll see a link to the stream. Click it. You click the notification button, and the second live stream starts, you get notified. So, I hope everybody shares and likes the stream, and I hope everyone tunes in. Also, a quick disclaimer. If I'm sounding a bit off, my top lip is numb, so I went to the dentist and they had to numb it, and yeah, so if I talk a little bit off today, that's probably why. So that's a disclaimer. I'm sorry, that may sound a little bit off, but yeah, you probably won't even hear it. But I'm just quick disclaimer that yeah, there's a little bit of numbness up here. So yeah, all right. So there is a serious discussion to be had about Kevin McCarthy, because in the past 48 hours or so, he went from arguably one of the best speakers we've had in a while to one of the biggest backstabbers. Now, like I said, he was a great speaker so far. I mean, he was doing exactly what he was doing, and it seemed like he was going to continue. He was holding the line on the debt limit stuff, and it appeared we were finally going to get a major victory. But then he folded. I don't care what people say. That was a fold. We got nothing. Again, if we would have got half of things, I would have been happy. We didn't even get that. We didn't even get a quarter. We didn't even get 10%. We may have gotten 1% of what we wanted. Well, Democrats, they were openly celebrating this because nothing of significant note changes. Yes, welfare requirements slightly expand by 2 years, but then there's a clause in it where it expires in 4. So it's okay. And some COVID stuff, whoop-de-doo. IRS agents, they still funded. I don't care if you cut funding by $1 billion. That's nothing. It was just a complete and total clown show. And yesterday's vote, look, if I was Kevin McCarthy, I would be a little bit nervous right now, because yesterday's vote was a disaster. I mean, even before the vote, Republicans were kind of saying that McCarthy should be concerned about a motion to vacate. This came from Ken Buck, who, mind you, voted for Speaker McCarthy a couple months. Yes, he was a bit hesitant, but he still supported him. Ken Buck said House Speaker McCarthy should be concerned about a motion to remove him after the debt ceiling deal he struck with President Biden, then moved through Congress. And he should, especially after the vote. More Democrats voted for the bill than Republicans. And we're not talking about, 2 Republicans and, that voted against or anything like that. We're not talking about that. because that would be a ludicrous argument. It's like, fine, 10 Republicans, that's one thing. There's over 70 Republicans that voted against it, and a sizable chunk of Democrats also. And let's be real here. You read into the statements these Democrats claim to oppose it for, bull. They did not oppose it just for, oh, this, or this. Guess what? If they really were told to support it, they would support it. They were told you can vote however you want to make it seem bipartisan. I mean, several Democrats, the second the thing passed, went to interview and they said, yeah, we rolled over the Republicans. That's what they said seconds later. I'm totally certain that those Democrats were doing it for valid reasons. Again, if the Democrats wanted every single vote, they would have whipped them into shape. They would have, but they didn't. Sure, they recommended it, but they kind of were hint, hint, vote against it, because they knew it was going to pass either way, to make it look more bipartisan. I mean, what did Democrats lose from this? Okay, some IRS funding. Congratulations. That's nothing. I mean, they even praised it for not doing anything about the Inflation Reduction Act. Did nothing with the IRS agents. They did this on the House floor. And the hubris of Kevin McCarthy, he said, I dare the caucus to challenge me. Dude, are you freaking serious right now? And I'm starting to think there may be a motion to vacate. I'm really starting to think. Because a lot of people were pissed off beforehand. But when almost a third of the caucus voted against it, and more Democrats supported than Republicans, that's a clear sign that this wasn't a bipartisan deal. This absolutely wasn't. Give me a break that both sides lost something. What did Democrats lose? Welfare requirement? That was already in the law. You just slightly expanded it for 54-year-olds. Whoop-de-doo. And it was crap bipartisanship because it was so one-sided. It's not even funny. I mean, look at Vance. J.D. Vance and Elizabeth Warren, two polar opposites in the Senate, mind you. They're working together, but guess what? They're doing it in a coherent fashion. Yes, they disagree on a lot of issues, but this is something about banking. I mean, they're pushing a bill where it's like, these big bank CEOs, they should get punished if their banks collapse. I mean, they're doing something that's good in a bipartisan fashion. Yes, they disagree on a lot, but it's like, this is what you call true bipartisanship. Two polar opposites working on something that's, good for Americans. This isn't a question about, oh, this is socialist. This isn't. All it does is make sure that these big bank CEOs, they get punished if their bank collapses. And there's of course some exemptions for smaller banks. That's compromise. Real compromise. Republicans get something, so do Democrats. So why can't we apply this to the debt limit stuff? Okay, we can raise a debt limit if we cut spending. Just cut spending and we got a deal. Or just like get rid of tax loopholes. Why couldn't they just do that? Why? It was such a layup that they completely blew it. Now, the question is, how would a Speaker of the House can be ousted? How can they be a motion to vacate? Well, this was a big thing about the agreement they made back in January. Remember how it took McCarthy like a week to get the speakership? Well, now they have a new rule. It's a motion to vacate. And under the new House rules, you'll need one member of Congress to motion to vacate, which forces a vote on removing the Speaker. That would only need a simple majority to pass to oust McCarthy. Yep, you need one person from either party to motion to vacate, which, in that logic, you just need majority of the votes. You just need a simple majority, and McCarthy is gone. And then it would cause a new speakership election, which, oh gosh, I don't know if I want round 2 of that. But either way, this is, I would say, essentially like a vote of no confidence. That's the best way to describe it. But the motion to vacate, there may be a possibility it happens. Because Apparently, McCarthy lied to the caucus and he made deals with Democrats behind closed doors. That's apparently what happened. It sounds like people, see, even those that supported it, they're not too happy that they got lied to about this entire situation. Because we were told, oh, we would only have a couple, defections. You had almost 70, or was it like 73? That's a third of the caucus. It's not a good sign for McCarthy if he's struggling to hold here. I mean, this was a debt limit stuff. Again, this should have been a bipartisan victory for both sides. I mean, Republicans are cheering about a $1 billion spending cut when they increase military spending by $100 billion. It's like, dude, that sentence alone's crazy. You didn't cut spending. You just cut spending for IRS by $1 billion, but increase it by $100 billion. That's increasing the spending. But anyways, folks, this could get fascinating. And I do wonder, will Matt Gaetz or somebody like that motion to vacate? Because it's very likely right now. I mean, it will happen, who knows? But I think it's more likely, than people think it could happen. It could absolutely happen, especially with Ken Buck, Andy Biggs. They're pissed off behind closed doors. And they even said, we got lied to. We got bamboozled. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, smash the like button down below. Subscribe. Share with your friends. Hit that little bell. Follow the Twitter accounts in the description down below. And of course, join the channel today. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.